Hello and welcome to the next episode on the BotC server. It is back here with me, Telomere, in my proper skin, feeling good. So, what are we going to be going and doing in this episode? Well, I still got a cold, so I apologize if I'll try to I'll try to cut out the coughs, but let's get out of that F5 mode. We are going to be glitchy. We're going to be going and popping out on here. And you see those ugly walls? We're going to be tearing out those walls. Going to tear them all out, and we're going to throw in some proper, clean looking walls. And then after that, and they're not just going to be walls. Like you see the height right there? That's about the height that I'm going to bring it up to around the entire thing. Maybe even a speck taller than that. And from there, that will make the official walls of what is going to be the keep. I'm going to go and make a keep for this spot, and the entire spot here is going to be covered over with a wall. Not wall, a wall. What am I talking about? I'm not talking about a wall. I'm talking about a ceiling and roof. So that's what I'm going to be putting in there. And there's going to be a tiny little I would guess a room up there as well. Lots of space. I'm going to be putting a gate up on this side, and I'm pondering maybe even putting a bit of a greenhouse up there instead of just a standard roof, making it out of greenhouse glass, that should really do the trick. So that is one major project we're going to be looking after. I also have found a substantial amount. I wonder if is it summer yet? Is it summer right now? I'm feeling pretty not cold, but not warm either. So I think it's spring. So those melons won't be growing yet. But yeah, that aside, so that's the plan for there. I was saying that I've got lapis though as well. So as you can see in there, I found lots of lapis, and lapis is what I need in order to make a particular dye. And I think that it is light blue dye, or it might be this right here, cactus and lapis, yes, to make cyan, and that's for the roof of the farmhouse. So that's what we're going to be going and doing in this episode primarily, is working on those two buildings. There's another thing that I have discovered recently that is of extreme interest to me, and I think all I need to go and make this possible is I need a normie seed, and I think I need a book. I think that's all I need for this. Let's see. If I hit U on the normie seed. Oh, I need all 4 seeds. That's to make that guide to unique crops. So I'm going to make that critter. What's this? Artesia seed. I wonder what that's all about. No info. I need to use the unique crops guide to figure that out. So it requires seeds. That's just standard wheat. Let's find out what we have here. I've got some seeds for wheat. I need normie seeds. I need melon seeds, and I need pumpkin seeds. I do not have pumpkin seeds here. I know where I can get some. Right, so let's make that book. This is the one we're looking for. Haha, unique crops. This looks real fancy. I like it. Hello and welcome to the Unique Books, Unique Crops. Here is the book. It'll define information, various different crops, and how you grow them. Right, there's a lot of information in here. So let's get through all of this and figure out what we need to do. So there's a particular crop that I'm interested in, and just trying to figure out which one it was. The particular crop that I'm looking for, it's kind of like it heals items. So I'm going to have to look through this book, and I'm looking forward to it. See what exactly it all entails, and I'll get back to you once I figure that bit out. Okay, I think I know how this book works now. Melitorius, that's the one I was interested in. It's kind of like mending, very much like a mending book, in my opinion, for a plant. The only difference is that you have to grow this by basically allowing it to wear out tools to some degree. So you need, the more items you have there, the faster it'll progress. So it says it's crafted using anvils. These are renewable version of the anvils. So to grow, they have to have items with durability nearby. higher the durability of these items, the better chance they'll have a chance to advance. So this process will consume about 10% of the item's durability. Once fully grown, right-click it with any repairable item, which will restore its 50% of the item's max durability. Perfect. How do I make it? So that's the recipe right there. So it just requires a ridiculous amount of iron and precision seeds. Oh, so then this requires cola seeds, invisibilia seeds, and a gold nugget. And then each one of these requires something in turn. This is going to take some time to get to. All right, well, let's work at it, see where we can get, and I'll pull this up. I'm going to get this done within the first 5 minutes of the episode, I hope. Maybe first 10 minutes. Yeah, let's go nuts. So I've discovered that seed is actually, what is it called? The Meliodas seed. It's actually pretty easy to make if you click through them. Like that Cinderella shoot. That's the whole recipe. It's just normie seeds, regular seeds, and sugar. So that's really easy to make. And that goes up to the colas seed. And then after the colas, you need, well, that's the other one that you need to make is the invisibilia seeds. Also very easy to make because it's just made from Cinderella shoots, which is really easy. So the colas seeds are out of the way. This at the same time also means that the invisibilia seeds are out of the way, which brings us to the precision seeds. And there it is. So it's very easy to make. And I think in a sense it may be actually considered overpowered. Why does that involve me making a piston door? That is because Jordy likes things to be very balanced. And if he feels something is not balanced, he takes action very, very quickly. So what's my knee-jerk reaction to deal with this? It's to not let him know about its existence. So I'm not going to leave this plant around in open space. I'm going to put a little bit of a hiding place for this, which requires me to make a hidden piston door. So I've got the first part here made. It's just a simple bud switch over here. So that was that block that I just put the redstone on. There is a single repeater on only, I think it's 2 ticks, sticking it into a block. And that puts out a signal, but this part is actually not necessary. What's important is that it's bud powered only because of the immediate result of it being 1 block above. So it powers through, it realizes that it's updated, and then it realizes it's again updated once it pops off. So that's how that little contraption works. Pretty straightforward. The piston is obviously directly underneath that wooden block right there. So I'm pumping that signal up over to here. Okay, well, this should be relatively straightforward. I believe I've got all the ingredients. So just click in there. I'm going to go into there. Oh, I don't have a gold nugget. Oh, I've got gold nuggets. Not on me, though. So we're just going to go into the Cinderella seed thing. So I got all those. I got the seeds, the normie seeds, and the sugar. So I'm just going to go and do I have to go and craft manually? Usually it's just, you click on that, you're good to go. Let's just try doing it manually then. Hopefully I've got this in the right order. No, it's not. Or it is, and I am doing something. Oh, gosh. What's it all mean? I figured out that it was, apparently there's some sort of glitch with the unique crops that it cannot craft right now. So that's unfortunate. I'm just going to put that off for now. As you can see in my inventory, I do have a lot of light gray stone bricks, which I'll talk about in a moment. In the meantime, I want to show you guys the secret room. Yeah, this isn't anything special, but here it is. Come on, come on. Yeah. Oh, it is a tight squish there. It's pretty tight. But there you go. And I had to go for the 1x2 and then pulling the blocks back. I couldn't figure out how to do it for the full vertical. All 4 pistons, 2 taking from up and down and 2 taking from the back. Frustrating, but it works. And it works also in this way here. Pulls it on back. And that's good old-fashioned 1x2 piston door. So there's the secret room. I'm pretty happy with it. Got lots of space, and I got lots of space. I don't need this much. I'm probably just going to leave it as is, and that's fine with me. But there it is. Now, until we get the unique crops error fixed, I also labeled these critters. Finally got that looked after. There's some really, really cool enchantments. Advanced fire aspect, I actually have no idea what that does. Maybe it does more damage. Advanced looting, just got looting level 1. I'm continuing to look for the higher looting levels, but I haven't got there. Ash Destroyer, I'm really looking forward to finding the higher levels of that one, because it deals extra damage to enemies that are on fire, which is perfect. Critical Strike, apparently I think that goes to one more. Yeah, it does. One more level. Lifesteal, it doesn't really matter, but it'll be cool if I could find that one upgraded. Finally got myself Sweeping Edge. Blessed Edge is apparently, it's very similar to Smite, but also heals you. And I got Smite 4 on the side there just in case. But yeah, that's there. And Difficulties Endowment. That's a useful one. I'm really curious about how much damage it'll do. Increases or decreases your damage based on the world's difficulty. So hopefully the enchantment, I'm assuming, increases the amount of damage you do if the world is harder. And then you got Penetrating Edge, which just means that you do more damage to targets that are highly armored. So that's all there is to there. I just a brief thought that I wanted to just mention that since I just seen that on hand. Okay, let's get outside. What's going on out here? So I've taken the walls in. That's been done. I haven't really finished up here yet, but I'm cracking away at this a little bit here very slowly, just because there's still water left, and I don't really want to break that one for the water because I really need that water. So yeah, it's turning out really well. I'm going to be dotting this through here and there with just some breakup, just because it looks so, it's so repetitive, the pattern. I want to give it some variability. And it definitely does break it up, because that is what these are made out of, is diorite. Diorite looks so different compared to what it looks like in standard Minecraft. Very much so a nicer block. But yeah, that's that. It's going to be about 3 blocks wide. Let's see if I can get up to the top here. So you can see, I'm trying to match it up with the center of the towers, so I've actually been pulling the walls in just to make it look proper, which also means that I will be cutting through there as well for that, and I'll be bringing it across there for that wall, and then I'll be putting the entrance on the other side of that, and that should all match it up proper like. So that's what I have been up to in the meantime, as I'm trying to, patiently waiting for Jordy to go and fix the issue with unique crops. And I was really looking forward to it, because you can see how little life I've got left on my sword. The axe isn't really important, it's just an efficiency for Banes of Arthropods. It's lesser Banes of Arthropods spy, which is not really all that great, so it doesn't matter. What's most important is what I was looking forward to was finally getting to that big forest right there. I've got the axe for it, I've got the felling, I just want to chop it down. It's causing a lot of spiders to crawl out of there, and it's getting really annoying. So that's what I've been at. I'm going to finish up these walls. I'll show you what it looks like in a little bit, and hopefully it goes well. Oh yeah, I've got to finish that tower's upper bits too. Okay, well, just another thing that needs doing. On the previous clip, there was a lot I was saying about things that needed to be done, and oh, it's been a long time, but we've done a whole lot. There's been a lot that we've done. I should have documented some of it, but honestly, I don't even, I think it was like almost maybe half a month ago that I did that last clip. It's been quite a while. I don't always have time, so a lot of these episodes are recorded maybe a good while in advance, to be honest. But, oh, I'm going through stuff that I haven't even showed. Wow, that was stupid of me. All right. We can give you a little bit of a tour, because there has been a lot that's happened. So this is now the basement. I haven't really finished everything with this. I'm planning to make this all like maybe like stone brick or something like that. Dig this down, maybe another block or two, turn that into kind of like a waterway that goes on out there, and then I'm going to clear out all this. And so that's just going to be basement area. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I might just decorate it. Up here, I'm not done really with this yet. I've already moved the crop farm, the auto crop farm, up to here. So there's some stuff that I've been doing with that. And I have been making railings. I really do like these things. They look really good. Unfortunately, you always have this little gap if you do it on the outside instead of the inside. Oh well. So that's that bit. And nothing particularly special since this part is still being worked on, so it's kind of bland looking at the moment. Also in here, this is also not at all complete. I'm going to be putting a door actually right through here. Let me see. I think, is it here? I can't remember, to be honest. I'm going to leave that there just as a reminder for myself, just in case. But up here, if you go up all the way to the top. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm getting distracted by the sky again. But yeah, it goes up through here. That stuff's going to be removed at some point. Maybe I might put one of these on both sides, or maybe I might put them up top here instead. Are those that isn't blocked by there, is it? No, it's got sky access. Good. So I built up these. I'm still thinking about these two, maybe putting a roof on them. I'm not 100% sure just yet if I want to do that or not. So I just guess it's a wait and see. But yeah, so they got like a couple of tiny towers on the sides. I'm gonna put myself in spectator mode. I do have access to spectator mode, so let's do that right now. I'll put game mode, spectator. Let's just pop up here. I did chop down that forest. I fixed my axe up. And I did it just because of this amount of spiders that we're getting in were just really annoying. So let's take a look at what I've done so far up here. I really like this pattern I thought about just recently. I was looking at some medieval towers, and I noticed that there was these kind of arches. I thought that would turn out really well, and it really did turn out really well. It looks very official. So it's, I mean, it is a lot of, what is it, sand cobblestone or dark cobble? I think dark cobble. I can't remember, something like that. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. It looks really cool. The detail is beautiful. It looks a little bit bulky, but it does the trick. But yeah, so there's the walls, and oh, it's just magnificent. I mean, aside all the baddies all over the place, oh gosh. I'm leaving the leaves here. If you're curious why they're still here, that is because I'm planning to grow another forest. And then later on, I'm just going to burn the rest down with some flint and steel. So that's pretty much it. I think I've showed you all of it in a nutshell. As I said, I am pondering putting maybe a roof on just like these. These actually took a lot of work to put the bricks together because it required me to use concrete powder, different colored concrete powders, along with clay. And oh man, it just took, it was an expensive item. I'm still not 100% sure about the design. I'm thinking maybe I might bulk up that last ridge, but we'll see. But on the bottom part right down here, all the way right here, let me see if that actually connects through, does it? Oh, perfect. Nice, that does. So that is going to be right there, the front entrance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of Mumbo's 3x3 piston doors, I think. If I don't use his, I might... no, I don't feel like building my own. I'm just going to use one of his designs. It'll do the trick. I would like to figure out exactly how to do the double piston... but it's not a double piston... yeah, I think it is. Double piston? Or is it a memory storage? I think it might be memory storage. Oh, it's daytime now. They're going to catch on fire soon. But yeah, that's going to be the main entrance for the whole place. So that will be opened up by a button, probably a wooden button since it has a slightly longer pulse. And down here, I'm thinking of extending this out. Maybe just dig out those right there, and then I will put a little bit of a trench so that you can get through with a boat or something of that nature. Still thinking about that one. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze. So far, that is what I've been up to for these last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of work, but it's worked out very well, and it's been really fun to build. I didn't know that overlapped that far. I don't care. It works. I really like how it looks, no matter what. It's just, it does the trick. It does what I need it to do, and I'm happy with that. Although I am thinking, down here, it kind of looks kind of weird. I'm thinking I might remove that. Oh, it doesn't line up. Oh, that needs to be brought in by 1 block. Okay, I can do that. I'll do that later. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And that makes me wonder what the heck I'm going to do next. I know that there's some other things that need to be done, like way down here. Where is it? I'm getting lost. That's just a tunnel that I used in order to get to the melon farm. But, oh, I need to go downstairs. Yes, there we go. It's a little bit confusing. This right here is the smelter, kind of an auto smelter. I'm thinking that I'll be putting that upstairs as well. And I haven't checked out my sugarcane farm or anything like that, or the cactus farm for quite a while. But yeah, that's so far. Oh gosh, it's been a lot of work. I have no idea what I'm going to do next, to be honest. I think that I might put in a little bit more detail into the place. Maybe put in some furniture if I can craft it. I think it's about time that I should probably end this episode. For me, this is an episode that's been going on for quite a while. So I'll just find myself a really awesome looking position somewhere, like maybe around here. Is it? How does that look? Does that look good? Oh yeah. That looks good. All right. Thank you guys all for watching this episode on not the Lost Craft server, because that ain't it anymore. It is the BotC Brotherhood of the Craft. If you guys like this episode, please do leave a like. I do love the likes. And if you want to see more of my stuff, hit the subscribe button, bell, and all that snifty stuff if you haven't already. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.